I'm not gonna lie to you, Japan may be cooked. That's all I'm gonna say for right now, but enough yapping, let's just get into this chapter review. Chapter 326, Cola. So the chapter starts off with Isagi and Bachira's parents celebrating Isagi's goal, as we see the announcer screaming as well. And we get this cool double spread of Isagi, Bachira, and Corona celebrating, as it says, with a final goal from Japan's young ace, BLUELOCK Japan sees it's an overwhelming victory in the first round. We see Bachira and Isagi dap each other up as they start glazing each other. Bachira says that their last play was some telepathy, and Isagi says you're the best monster, both of them cheesing ear to ear. The glaze doesn't end there, as Isagi says I knew you, give me that pass, and Bachira says I'm the only one who could pull off that egotistic stunt. We cut to the other Blue Lockers as Isagi, Bachira, and Corona are still celebrating. Rin's always mad, so like this is nothing new. And we finally see Barou and Shidou after like 3 months. And the first thing Shidou has to say is that he's turned on. And Barou's hating as usual. And then we see someone call Isagi's name. And it's Oliver Aiku. But I don't know why he has a crop top on. Anyways, Aiku says that was a new crazy technique you tried out. How much of that did you plan? As Isagi says none of it was planned. And then he goes on to explain. I was expecting Onazi to have an awakening, but I really had no idea until that moment that he'd make a shot after that trap. As Isagi says the moment Aiku stopped him, he was inspired to try to make his own version of that shot. As Isagi says, I got to test it thanks to you. Thanks, Captain. And then right here is just Aiku glazing him more. Cut back to the Nigerian team as they are just all in distraught because they just got 4-0'd. I mean, I don't blame them. As Kuso says they devoured all of it. Our fire, my ego, Onazi's evolution. He drew out that awakening and made it seem like he was gathering data for the Japanese team. But in the end of all of it, was exploited to help him grow. How stoic can one guy be? He's out of his mind. Isagi Yoichi is a horrifying soccer machine. Is there no limit to the glaze? And then Onazi says, yeah, Kuso, he is horrifying. He's the most horrifying egoist we've met in our tiny world. But he smashed apart that tiny world for us. He's the ultimate soccer player. Thank you, Yoichi Isagi. I'm glad I got to meet you here. As Isagi says, did you make a nice memory? And this was just out of pocket. As Onazi declares that someday he's gonna surpass Isagi. We see them bump fists as Isagi says, that's the egotistical curiosity I want to see. Let's meet again. And we finally see Kaiser after like so long. Man got all these cola bottles on the ground mad at Isagi. As he says he's so angry that he can't even drink his cola. And then we also see Toshi Sai, and he's hating as well. We see that Bunny was watching the game as well, and he recognizes him from the restaurant as he says, oh, so you're one of us too? I'm not sure what that means, but yeah. We cut to the U20 French team BLUELOCK trading field as we see Charles ask Loki a question. He says, hey Loki, what do you think of Japan's level? And to that, Loki answers saying small fry with nothing but passion and topicality. Charles says, but they got guys like Shidou. I can't wait to fight against them. We're playing Japan in round 2, right? As Loki says, right. Well, on a personal level, I want to face Yoichi Isagi again and ask whether he thinks I'm full of myself just because I happen to be born fast. A mysterious person on the bench asks, oh, is that Yoichi Isagi guy really that interesting, Loki? As Loki says, how does he look to you? You go. As we get the reveal that France not only has 1 but 2 new Gen 11s on their team. As Yugo says, totally unsuitable, and the chapter ends there. If you made it this far into this video, I just want to say thank you for watching this long. Uploading this video kinda late considering the leaks for 327 is coming real soon. But with that being said, I hope you have a good day. I love you, but God loves you more.